couple of these, getting our body nice and warm. And after you are warmed up, we're gonna start first by taking our fingertips behind our ears. You can also take them by your temples. And if you want, you can also take those hands behind your head. So we'll start here, just behind those ears. We're gonna take both knees up to the top. We're just gonna slowly lower one and then lower the other. This is also warming up at the same time. You can keep your neck and shoulders up, or you can take them all the way down. Lots of options here. That's the best part about working our core. So as we're here, notice how my knees are somewhat over my hips. You can take them and you can take them a little higher, back and forth, or you can keep them a little bit farther away from your hips. Breathing in and out the whole time. If your feet start cramping, give them a little shake. Got a couple more left. I'm doing most of these exercises until I feel it. So instead of just counting to 10, 20, 30, I'm just kind of going until I feel the burn, and then a couple more. So you're welcome to join me here, or stop, drop, and come back in. I'm going to hit a couple more here for time's sake. Just breathing in and out the whole time. One more on each side. And right from here, without rest, I'm going to slowly take those legs down and hold. Now if you can't take it here, maybe you can take it here, or even up a little bit, depending on how that back does. So I'm just going to hold it here in a static motion, breathing. Now you also have the option to lower your head at any time. Just going to hold here and breathe. Couple in and out. My body's probably shaking because I already worked out today. Couple more, and slowly down. Take a big breath in. And I'm going to hit some regular crunches this time. Lots of options here. Just taking those feet all the way down, or taking those feet up. Just regular crunches, lifting with the chest. Your neck and shoulders are in one line. Elbows are very wide. Again, you can take the fingertips here or behind your head. Just lifting and blowing out with each lift. Up and down. Blowing out and in, out and in. And I'm going pretty slow, nice and controlled. Breathing in and out. I'm going to hit a couple more. My chin is about an apple's distance underneath. It's pretty tucked. I'm lifting with my chest. My elbows are super wide. Really focusing on my abdominals. A couple more. And I'm going to hold it at the top and hold. Just holding and breathing. In and out. The hands are very light on my neck, behind my head. Holding it here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. In and out, nice and slow. Usually until your body starts to give a little shake or fatigue. Keep breathing. And then slowly relax. Great work. We're going to do another called an L crunch, where I'm going to lift my opposite foot on my other knee. A couple options here. Again, taking those hands behind the head. You can lift it up and down. Or you can bend that foot and keep it bent as well. Now if you haven't done this one, or you haven't done it in a while, it does reap benefits. You will feel this. So I'm going to go ahead and take my foot all the way out. This one you might want to count on so you have a balance, because we're going to do it on the other leg. So I'm going to take 4 more. Nice and slow. 3. Breathing out. 2. Last one. I'm going to change immediately, keeping tension on my core. Keep going. Breathing. If you also need to relax those neck and shoulders, feel free. You can also keep those hands down here or out to the side. I'm going to hit 4 more. Breathing out and in. 2 more. Last one. And I'm going to hold right here. Nice and high. Giving a nice static motion just to hold and breathe. Your stomach should be burning. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and release. Take a full body stretch. From here, we're going to go on to the back. So rolling it over. There's a couple exercises we can do here depending on your level of back. What I'm going to do, I call it the butt squeezer because it works your hamstrings, your glutes, and your the whole backside posterior chain. Fold those hands on top of each other, relax your head down, lift those legs up. Maybe it's here, maybe you can add motion, or maybe it's just one at a time. Kind of try to get your kneecaps off the floor if you can. And we're just going to do a little swimmer. Keep breathing nice and slow, relaxing your upper body, and just swim. Now this is warming up your back. Now, we're going to take these feet in and out, just squeezing. If you take your kneecaps off the floor, it's a little bit easier. Relaxing your upper body. Squeezing in and out. The higher you go, the more muscles you're going to engage. Breathing. And slowly take it down. And relax. We're going to take these hands right by our chest, elbows in, relaxing that neck down. We're going to just slowly push and then back down. I have very light weight on my hands. So if you almost were to take your hands off, does not need to be high. Breathing in and out. Now this engages your triceps a little bit if your elbows are in. Release your glutes, your booty. Very slowly, no rush to this. We'll hit 2 more. And relax. The last one we're going to use our full back for. You have the option to use your legs and your arms, or just your arms. Releasing that head all the way down and swimming. You can lift your legs up as well, or swim, or lift your head up. Just relax. Does hurt your back at all? You can also modify your swimmers to also here. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And hit 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and relax. So we've worked our abdominals and our back. We're going to go to our obliques next. So go ahead and lift it all the way up. We're going to come to our side. And I love planks. So we're going to do a side plank today. Elbow underneath that shoulder, and we're going to go ahead and lift. Just make sure this elbow and shoulder are in line so you're not using your shoulder. We want to work our obliques. You can stack your feet or you can cross them. I'm going to cross them like a scissor, holding it here. Best thing is to make your body nice and straight, hips forward and high. Push that shoulder back and hold. Nice static motion. Now a couple things to this, some dips. You can go down to the middle, or you can go top half, or you can do full. Think about your shoulder. If you're feeling it in your shoulder, you can modify as needed. I'm going to take some bottom halves. I've already worked out today, so I am feeling this. Keep going. I'm going to do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lots of things you can do in a plank. You can also take it down at any time, by the way. We're going to go to the other side, slowly taking it down. Flip those legs over. Elbow underneath. And lift. Go ahead and put those hips forward. Take an arm high or here and hold. Nice static motion. Holding and breathing. This is where I love to tell stories in class, so then our mind goes somewhere else. We're not thinking about pain in our obliques. We're going to dip. Again, if you need to take a knee down, you can also do that. Sometimes you can take your hips a little higher that way and get more range of motion. You can do full or just half. 5 more. 4. And we're going to hold. Just hold it for a couple of seconds. Nice static motion at the end.